That's what the 70s is about. Like, it just looks disgusting. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm still in the same top. Oh wow, I'm all red. I've been doing a lot of pre-recording today. But today is the return of a series that was quite popular on my channel but I haven't done for a while, and that's I Made My Sim Live Like It's This Year. I just want to start off by saying I have had some complaints on the videos I've done before because I didn't fully talk about all of the societal issues and everything, and I won't be doing that. It's not like an in-depth analysis of the decade itself. It's just a very basic run through of what happened, and I'm going to be looking for CC, making the Sims, making the house. Today, we're doing the 1970s.
Cool talking high, walking faster than ever, giving cool fizz in Pepsi.
In regards to fashion, the 1970s kind of followed the same trends of the 1960s, but kind of took them to the next level in terms of flamboyancy. It was a very flamboyant time. Colours were absolutely everywhere, and it has been referred to as the decade of blending the hippies and the mods together, which is definitely true. Bright colours were a big central theme, but towards the end of the 1970s, colour actually severely dropped. More earth tones were favoured, a more monochrome palette was more in trend. Maybe the super bright colours just kind of made everyone sick after a while. But the 1970s is also, the fashion is quite prevalent. Right now, our fashion, like this top, is very 1970s inspired. So you will already know a lot of the 1970s trends. Platform shoes, jumpsuits, bell bottoms, bell sleeves, corduroy, denim shirts and jackets, floppy hats, that kind of style. Hair at this time also changed as well. Hair started to become longer. People were growing it out more. It was very full of volume. I feel like just the 60s, 70s and 80s had a very volumized hair. People really favoured big blowouts. Fringes became very popular as well. And it also saw a big massive surge in the afro. This is kind of influenced by the fashion of the day because people were growing the hair out into a more relaxed style. But also it was a political statement. People were wearing afros because of the Black Pride movement, from the influence of the Civil Rights movement. And socially, I'm only going to talk about women mainly for socially, but it was a big time of liberation for women. Thanks very much to the movements of the 1960s, which undone a lot of society's norms and values. Feminism was increasing among the world, which is absolutely amazing. Many more women will be becoming heads of state in positions of power, which also means, unfortunately for us, in the northeast of England, Maggie Thatcher, the milk snatcher, became Prime Minister, which led to many dark times, with lasting effects on the economic stability of the northeast of England for many years to come. But that's something for another video, or perhaps a university essay. The increase in feminism also led to a change in style. Women just felt more free to wear what they want. If they wanted to wear a tight-fitting skirt and it was mini, they could. If they wanted to wear a maxi dress with a low waist, they could. It was just more of a free time. And for entertainment, things were changing as well. The UK had 3 colour channels, but most people still watched black and white TV. Most people couldn't afford a colour television. And it was also the start of the golden age of arcade games, which I think is so cool. Space Invaders was released in 1978, Asteroids in 1979, and this created places like arcades being opened, which is mad because that is basically the beginning of what we're playing now with The Sims. And then for housing, the 1960s and 1970s saw more homes being built in the UK than at any time previously. Most homes were functional and kind of resembled a boxy shape, which I feel is just a pretty good summary of British homes in general. Functional, boxy shape. It's just our houses. There was still a lot of bricks, but also siding was used as well, and the living room was still the focus of the house, but open plan living was becoming more of a reality. People were using open plan designs in the houses more and more, and the design inside these homes were very colourful, as you can probably guess, which is again a sign of the times. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going on different websites, Sims Resource, Tumblr, finding different pieces of CC which will match up with what we know as 1970s fashion. And yeah, CC shopping, everyone loves a good bit of CC shopping. First place I'm going to be going is Lana CC Finds. Oh my god, thank god. Honestly, I thought it was I thought it was dead. I thought it was gone. All tag Sims 4cc because they do have like themed CC lists with like retro here, so 1950s, 1980s. So I'm going to be looking at the boho and the retro one. So this TV is a good one, first of all. I will like all of these as well, so you can go onto my Tumblr and just view my likes if you want to download them too. Oh, we got some mid-century add-ons as well. This graced wrap top as well, because wrap items were actually introduced in the 1970s, so I'm thinking that with a pair of flared trousers, that could work. Oh my, this kitchen, that is literally, that's it. That's the perfect one. And that one, with the retro leaf paneling in the background, that is going to be so good. Sorry, my hand's like over my hat because like I'm shocked. This functional sectional charcoal sofa plus table. That is, to me, when I think of the 1970s and I think of like them pictures when they're in a house, that just reminds me of the 1970s. I'm going to download that wallpaper too. I know it says totally 80s, but I can see that in the 70s house and all. These pictures as well, because pop art was also a really prominent decorating style. So them going straight in my basket. We're finding stuff, guys. And I'm definitely getting this record player too, because like a record's a necessity. Right, so I've pretty much, I think I've finished looking at all of the objects. Now I want to go onto the boho thing. I'm pretty good with tops as well. I just want to have a quick little look to make sure. I do think I already have a pair of trousers that I could potentially use. And then before I get into the actual Sims game, I want to just have a quick little look at some inspiration online of different kind of vibes I could go for. The outside of the house, I'm just going to... Oh, there's me, there's mine. I'm just going to build as an English house. I live in England, so I know English houses very well. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty much done on that front. The thing I could do with is hair. So I'm going to search 1970s hair Sims 4. See if we can actually get anything up. Gonna look on images. That's a pretty good way to find stuff.
Me realising it's not actually a good way to find stuff.
Nah, I can't really find anything. I think what I might do is just shot a hat on them. Like find a middle part in hair and just shot a hat on them. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now it's time to look at a 1970s living room because I really want some inspiration. See, like that would have been so futuristic. But this is more the vibe that I'm looking for, like with very bold and brash colours. This is the type of thing that I meant with the settees. That's how I feel about that. Right, so living room inspiration done. I need like kitchens that is, yeah, I think I'm going for like that kind of style. Dining rooms as well, because I'm thinking I've got the custom kitchens. They're sound, like I've got them. But dining rooms, I think I'm struggling on. I might do 1970s kitchen diner and see how far that gets me. So mainly just like brown woods. We can do that. We can do that.
Don't slag off here. We've come so far in the video not slagging off here. Do not slag off here.
I have to try and get the woods matching though. That's what's going to be the hard bit, isn't it?
True though.
And then finally, bedrooms as well, just a big amount of colour. We'll go just a lot of colour. I want to look at bathrooms. The avocado bathroom. Right, okay, I think we're good to go. I've got my inspiration, so I'm going to load up the game and I'll meet you in. So here we are in game, and I'm just going to do the typical thing that I always do and take a pre-made sim that I like, because I'm not very good at making sims. So this is going to be our basis sim, and hopefully I'll be able to find the CC that I downloaded. Because there's that one top and it might take me some time to get it. Why is all that coming up as custom content? I feel like this is also quite 70s though, so with the flowers, I might do them. I might do that one. And then there is one pair of flared trousers that I own and I have no idea where they are. Well, I must have deleted them because I can't find them. So the trousers that I'm going to go for are these pair of culottes, and then the shoes, we need some platform shoes, so some high heels like that colour, maybe tie it in to the flowers. That's looking good, that's looking cool. And then for the hair, I think I have an idea of what hair I want. A middle part in hair with a fringe, because I am going to stick a big floppy hat on the top and call it a day. That one could work, maybe even without a hat because it's quite boho. I'll see how it looks with the hat. Nah, you know what, without the hat. We'll go without the hat. So that is basically our sim done. I'm just going to shot some makeup on her. She's a casual gal. I think, to be honest, that came pretty quickly. I'm only going to do one sim because that is just... it's just the level I'm happy with, otherwise this video will be too long, and I don't like to have my videos too long. So here she is, this is her. So now let's go and build the house. I'm quite excited for this actually. My battery needs to charge, but while I've done that I decided to build the house off camera. But we have the house here, I've done the floor plan and everything. I've decided to keep it very stereotypically British. So it's a very 1970s English house, and I think the fact that it's raining in game is even more British. So this is what the front of it looks like. These little things here are very popular in 1970s buildings in England. and just a flat roof. We've got an angled roof on the side, because I wanted to include an angled roof. It's a 70s build. Back just looks like this. They are boring. They're very boring houses, and most of them don't have a foundation, so you don't need stairs to go into the house, so I've kept it flat. Included the garage as well, because most English houses have a garage, but I mean, we don't have cars in the Sims, so there's no need to. The bottom bit is going to be an open plan kitchen. Usually it doesn't open to a kitchen, but we kind of ran out of room with this house, so it's just open plan straight away into the kitchen slash diner. And then over here is the living room. Then upstairs we have 2 bedrooms over here and then a bathroom there. So let's start decorating. I'm kind of nervous about this, to be honest. I don't know why. I don't know, but we need some lighting in here first of all, so I'm just going to put that. I'm not going to focus too much on the aesthetic of the lighting. I'm just going to put a little light in there in all of the rooms, so we've got some brightness, because it's pretty dark at the moment. It's so English. English houses have like the worst lighting because they're always so dark off the rain and stuff. Starting in the kitchen, we did get some CC counters, and I've checked and they are definitely placed in my game, but I've just looked and realised that they're not actually CC counters. It's a CC wall set, which is kind of sad. I really wanted to have that, and I've tried looking all over for it and I can't find the counters. Like, I've literally been on Tumblr and everything. Yeah, we're just gonna have to make do with what we have already in the game. Hopefully I can find some 70s style counters. I think that one might be the best because it's got like quite a bright green colour. But yeah, we'll make do with that one. It's all going to be fine. I'm quite sad about it though. I wanted the fridge as well, but I guess we can just use this one. And they kind of go together. And then the tables are just wooden, so I need to find an appropriate one. I don't want to go too mid-century on it. I just need a nice basic wooden table. Oh, that might go, because then it's got the green of counters in as well. It doesn't go, but it's fine. We can just pretend it does. There's not, I'm kind of pressed for space here, but all English houses are pressed for space, so I feel like that's all right. We're coping, it's fine. Not forgetting the bin this time. Nope, you won't get me. Right there, I think the kitchen's pretty much done. Now it's just time for painting and stuff, which I am excited about, to be honest. It's still kind of more 60s than 70s, but that's alright. And then for this bit, I just have the wood trim. Lino for me is such like a 60s, 70s thing, so I'm going to put some lino down on the floor. And there we go, there's our kitchen done. Nice 1970s kitchen. Right, now for the living room. I'm excited for the living room as well. I want to go for a very, very bold colour. It is just a bold house, really, isn't it? So all British homes have a fireplace. Like, the fireplace is the heart of the home because it's so cold here. I'm going to go for a very bold orange. Although this is quite deceiving because this is a rich person city. I don't think just your normal working class family would have this one. So I don't know if I'm going to go with that one. For the TV, I'm just going to put this in the corner next to the fireplace. That feels like a pretty good place to put it. And obviously including the record player. This is like a Sims 3 record player, but I used to love placing this down in the Sims 3. I loved it. Woods in England, everyone has wood flooring. I want the curtains to be really obnoxious and boisterous because it's the 70s, so they're going to be. So I think them orange ones would work perfectly. And then same for the rug. I want the rug to be the most boisterous thing we can find. So that style would be really good, but I just don't know if it's quite boisterous enough or if the patterns even go with each other. So I think we're just gonna have to go with that rug pattern, but it's looking like a pretty decent 1970s home so far. So we're on webcam now because my camera went out of charge again. I would just like to revoke the statement that I made that carpets aren't really a thing. Carpets were a thing in the 1970s, shag carpets and everything. So I did put a carpet downstairs, and then both of the bedrooms upstairs both have carpet. It's a very vibrant place up here, very vibrant. Now just to try and reflect that again with the bedrooms, I think this one's going to be the biggest challenge. I'm already struggling. Like, if I just keep most of the wood brown in this room, because this one's going to be like the spare room, so I guess it doesn't really matter, and just to kind of emphasize the colors through the curtains, I think that's going to be my best bet. I think these orange curtains like the best ones to use for these, because this orange for me is what 70s is. So that is the spare bedroom done. Obviously it's a spare bedroom, so it's not going to be as furnished. And then for the main bedroom, I did already get ahead of myself and I put these on the door because, I don't know, they just look 70s to me, so I'm going to place them over all of the windows as well. We're going all out. Fully out for the bedroom, and I think the full vibe of the bedroom I want to be like orange with slight bits of green. It's coming together so far. It's very orange and green and it looks absolutely disgusting, but I think honestly that's what the 70s is about. Like, it just looks disgusting. There's so much colour that you don't know what to do, where to look or anything. Oh, this rug actually kind of really clashes with the carpet, but the 70s does clash. And now what's left to do is the bathroom. I need to add a railing up here just to keep it cohesive, you know what I mean? It sounded like I was going to cry. Honestly, like, I'm alright. Then I'm going to go for a stereotypical avocado bathroom, which is kind of hard because the colours don't really match up in The Sims. I really want this, like, circular bath over here. I think that might help us out with the avocado theme. It's still kind of, none of the colours are really the same. Like, that green is definitely more luminous than the other ones, but it's fine. It's working. And there we go. I think we're done. So now for a final tour of the house. This is what it looks like on the outside. It's very, 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 very 70s. And they always have this like open bit over here, I've noticed, because some of my friends live in quite 70s houses, and it's just this open porch area. The kitchen, very, very bright. But you know, I wouldn't even mind this kitchen. It's a very bright kitchen. The living room, very bright again, but I enjoy this style. I love how cluttered and hectic it looks. And then upstairs we go. We didn't really decorate this bit that much, but it's fine. I put that door in the wrong place, haven't I? It's fine. It's the end of the day. Spare bedroom, very plain, but nobody lives here, so it's going to be. Bedroom, I absolutely love. I really like it. I think it does look very, very 70s. Especially this bit over here, like that. I'm going to have to take a picture of that because that is so 70s. And then your typical avocado bathroom, or what I could achieve for an avocado bathroom in The Sims 4. That is it. That is everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want them to make a comeback, and I'll keep them coming because I know a lot of you do like them. So yes, that is all I have to say. If you're not subscribed, please do. You can follow me on all my social medias. I'll leave it up there, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.